Hello, I am Michèle Mouton and I will be watching my 1982 victory in Greece, the Acropolis Rally, with quite interest because I think it's the first time I will see it. The Acropolis was really a marathon and really nearly in the summertime, so very warm, very hot, and we were driving night and days. It was a very rough rally and really an endurance rally and maybe more difficult than any other one. So to win there, it was really something special to me.
In Greece it's especially difficult because the roads are very bad and I think we must be carefully for the car. So I look very well, I am okay, but I think it will be very difficult this year.
Well, why more than last year?
Because the roads are very rough. More than last year, it was raining a lot and the roads are very, very bad. I think it will be difficult for the car this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's this rally, I have some picture in my mind that we were driving on rocks, really, not really on the road, really rocks, because it has been so much rain that really the road were completely destroyed, and a lot of stones, and the challenge was not to be the fastest one, but the one who was less puncture, and so it's a different, way to try to win a rally when you have to drive the fastest as possible, or when you have to drive fast but still careful for the car and to last so long,
Rain has made the rally route uncharacteristically muddy. Instead of dust, drivers have to pick their way around exposed rocks and stones. Roral makes a cautious start. He's anxious to consolidate his World Championship lead. Alain is the early leader in his Lancia, but not for long. His gearbox starts to give trouble and drops him back. After making fastest time on the first stage, Michele's wretched bad luck continues to haunt him. The Audi's front suspension inexplicably breaks. Mechanics replace the part, but the fin runs out of time. The strong Datsun team is led by Timo Salonen, using a more powerful engine especially flown in for his Violet GTS.
I remember the place. Yeah.
Opel's Henry Toivonen makes a good start, inheriting the lead when Alain is slowed. Britain's Tony Pond is less fortunate. He's already had 2 punctures in his Datsun and soon crashes out of contention after hitting a rock and tearing off a front wheel.
We were not surprised because, it could happen to anyone, and so really we were driving carefully because it was so rough, so rough. So no, it was not a surprise. Huh? You were expecting that it was not you, but to see the other ones, for sure, we could understand that. Yeah, we were all on the same, boat.
Already this rally is all about Michèle Mouton in the second Audi Quattro, and with driving like this, it's not surprising. The third Rothmans Rally Team Opel Ascona is being driven by Scotsman Jimmy McRae, having his first taste of overseas World Championship rally, and he's taking to it like a duck to water. Third driver in the works Datsun team is Safari Rally winner Shekhar Mehta.
Yeah, Shekhar was there also.
At midnight, at the end of the first day, the weary crews arrive at the service area prior to the overnight rest halt at Kalambaka in northern Greece. After a tough first day's rallying, Michèle Mouton has taken the lead in her Audi Quattro ahead of Henry Toivonen and the other works Opels. Inevitably, she is the centre of attraction. It hasn't, however, been plain sailing.
Michèle, how's it gone for you today?
It's okay now. It was not very good on the beginning. We had problem with the turbocharge and after the engine and everything was okay. No problem until now.
Until now?
Yes, no problem at all.
And yeah, until now you think, okay, it was okay.
Before the last 3 stage, it was about 1 minute. 50 seconds, 1 minute. But now I don't know, because I don't know the other time.
You're happy?
Yes, sure.
Do you know how far behind Michèle you are?
I feel that about 1.5 minutes.
Do you think you can catch her up tomorrow?
No way. The ladies are too fast nowadays.
Oh, Henry. This was Henry, really. A good time with him, really. great guy. Yeah, we were good friends, yes. Henry loved partying, and we were, after rallies and everything, we were together and having fun, really. Good to see him cool and relaxed and joking, and it was nice. Yeah, Kalambaka. This is Kalambaka.
Sometimes a little too fast.
Yeah.
Michèle Mouton
My
makes
parents were there. It was incredible. My parents came to see, and they were just there when I spawned. Oh, I didn't do it on purpose, My mother always thinks that I'm losing time and that,
Despite this error, soon after the start of the second day, Michèle is rarely putting a wheel wrong. Inexorably, she pulls out at ever-increasing lead over her male pursuers. There seems little that Roral or the Opel team can do about this fast lady. Soon, the German replaces Teufel in his second place when the Finn suffers axle problems.
I don't remember that he was second. Greece is beautiful, really beautiful. Beautiful stages.
Austrian Franz Wittmann in the third.
And you see the people close to the car, being responsible for safety. When I see those pictures, it's really make me crazy.
However, it is only the car's second World Championship outing, and its early performance augurs well for the future. Mater is now 8th in his old-bodied Datsun, although punctures and a suspension change have slowed him. On home territory, Greek driver George Muskos is showing well in his Datsun in 9th position. His countrymen have mischievously sprinkled gravel at the top of the Desfina tarmac hill climb. Mouton all but understeers off the road in the four-wheel drive Quattro, but for Roral it's more serious. Salonen spots the hazard but soon retires with axle failure.
Very good.
McRae also slows down and negotiates the bend safely. Mater is caught out and spins completely.
Oh.
However, he realizes that the end of the stage is only 100 meters away and quickly reverses across the finish line.
Oh, this is funny.
Not exactly how his local supporters intended matters to turn out for their hero.
Who was that? Oh, Greek. Oh, yeah. Everybody pushing him. Allez, push.
While the fans help to extricate the stricken car, the leaders are already on their way to Athens for the overnight halt. Michèle Mouton has extended a lead to an incredible 6 minutes.
Yeah, the crowd is incredible. They were on the road with us, It was part of the game. I mean, nothing we could do. We have to drive, trying not to touch anybody, and that's all we could do. You feel them on the road. You don't see really well, but you feel them close, very close. Never in my life I thought about one day I will be working for safety, But yeah, anything can happen. And I love what I am doing on top of that.
It was without problem at all, and only one time we have a noise behind, but it was one uniball and nothing very dangerous. So I was trying to drive carefully but fast, and now we have more than 6 minutes in front.
I don't remember that.
Next part, and everything is okay.
Good. Has it been a particularly tiring rally this year?
Not really, because when we are in front, never you feel tired. You feel every time carefully for everything.
Yeah,
for
this
the
is
noise,
true.
For the car, for the road, for everything, and no, really not.
When it was, normal question and it was okay. But when you finish a stage and they are coming, open the door and they ask you to smile, was a different story. But otherwise it was quite okay.
After a night and a day's rest, Audi's leading lady starts the Peloponnese loop in a determined but cautious mood. Roral is firmly ensconced in second place and leading the Opel train. By the final morning, he's given up the chase and settled for World Championship points.
For sure.
McRae is a splendid third, but disaster is soon to strike. Electrical problems delay him, and the Scot drops to 6th overall. Nevertheless, a brilliant European World Championship debut.
It was nice to have Jimmy with us, of course. We were all friends, we know each other, and we were all the driver. We all knew each other, and we were, doing recce all together. it's not like today, you know. We spent a lot of time all together, you know.
Teammate Toivonen benefits and fills McRae's vacated third slot. Mater's consistency also pays dividends. He's now fourth, but it hasn't been easy. His wife and co-driver Yvonne has been in pain from a tooth abscess from the start. It's a brave performance, and never once does she give up calling out the pace notes. Datsun teammate Muskus remains safely in fifth.
But you know, it was long stages, and so you were always afraid to have a puncture or two puncture, and not to have more spare tires.
Michèle Mouton is safely through and assured of victory. Walter Roral's secure second place means he has a 20-point lead over Mouton in the Drivers' Championship. Opel 2 leads the manufacturers' table, and their man Toivonen finishes third. Shaker Mater finishes a spirited drive in fourth place for Datsun.
You know, I am always saying that at that time we were 10, 15 drivers able to win a rally, you know. So many drivers. Compared to today, for sure it's a big change.
George Muskus in fifth. But in the splendor of the Olympic Stadium in Athens, the loudest cheers are for Michèle Mouton.
We were finishing in the Peloponnese, and you know, to come back from Peloponnese, or you have to drive or you have to take a ferry to come, and it was the quickest way. But we were all together on the boat. You have finished 4 or 5 days, you know, difficult racing, and I mean, it was fantastic. We didn't think about anything else.
Never when you start to think I can finish this kind of rally because it's so hard, it's so long, you know, and so rough. And you think, sure, I will have a problem, and we have no problem, and we was winning. So I must be very happy, of course.
Yeah, it was incredible to see all this crowd in the stadium. It was really unbelievable. Even today, when I go to Greece, they remember. You know, it's like in Portugal. Really, it's a great moment because people are very nice, and I remember all those women, you know, dressed in black. You know, even old lady sending us flowers. You know, when we won, it was just really emotional, I would say. You know, it meant a lot in those countries, Portugal or Greece at that time. Women were not, you know, equal, and it was difficult, more difficult. And for them to see two ladies in the car was something incredible. So really, yeah, it was very special. I never watch anything because I even don't have any footage, you know. No, I am not collecting, and I am living today. Not yesterday. So I have very good memories. When I can see it, it's good to see it, but I never think about that. I think the best part, if you, of course, competition is competition, you know, any time, but the best part, of course, you compare always with today, and the best part was, you know, all the time we spent together. It was really a big family. We were, you know, spending days and nights practicing because it was very long, you know. So we needed more time to do all the recce correctly. But then we were all in nearly the same hotel in all the places around the world, and so having good time. And I think it's that I have in memory, you know, the friendly atmosphere where we were all together. And then when everybody was in his own car, you know, finish, you know, helmet, gloves, and that's all. But the rest of the time, we really had a good time. Yes. Now, you know, after all my years as the president of the Women in Motorsport Commission, I can see that, you know, the role model and the people talking about what you have done and everything. I think it's important for people, and maybe give more motivation to the young generation to take over and to try also, because you know, it's a challenge. And you know, I didn't know anything about motorsport before I started, and then, you know, I gave everything I could to to succeed, and I made it. So if I did it, you know, it's possible for many other women. And so I just hope that, you know, the fact that we talk about that we are all together and that they can ask questions, and I think it's important. So I am happy to be here again, really.